9 December 1939. Capitan Lieutenant Kruger commanding U-48. I thought we might have another week of warm weather when we returned to Wilhelmshaven, but winter has finally arrived in Germany, as if it had followed the boat south from the Arctic. Personally, I'm not a big admirer of snow, so when I heard we would be heading out again immediately, I was fine with that. But first, 4 days to rearm and reprovision the boat. Crew training, torpedo maintenance, and drills conducted by Heinrich, of which I am told his team performed well. Supervision of electronic equipment maintenance was performed by Prien, as Steinman had other duties in Wilhelmshaven, and Bauer, as usual, was never far away from the engine room. In fact, he asked to move his rack to the crew area to be closer. I said no, of course. I think he just wanted to be closer to the galley. Regardless, by December 9 I had my orders, and we would put to sea by 15:30, heading for the North Scottish coast, grid AM26 to AM38. The standard patrol length, 2,250 kilometers, and 7,000 tons. And we go through the North Sea to get there, an opportunity I do not intend to waste. It is about 7:30 in the morning on December 10, and we're right in the middle of the North Sea. I thought I would take a look around, maybe do a hydrophone reading before we get to our patrol sector, which is really on the northwest coast of England. I'll show you where we're at. We'll take a look at the map real quick. This is where we are currently. Our patrol sector is right over here. Actually, it's on the northwest coast of Scotland. I was thinking about coming over here and making my way up the coast and take hydrophone readings along the way, but we did get a message from another U-boat, and it's in the... I already took a look at it. It's in the journal. U1166 sent it. Freighter and Naval Square AN732 North Course Slow Speed. So, AN732... Let's see where that is. Oh, here's AN73, so it's probably right here. Yep. 732 North Course Slow Speed. We could easily intercept that. Let's do that. Let's change our course, set it in this direction, and then sit here and wait. Actually, we'll come up a little bit and wait for... Well, it did say slow speed, so how about a little farther down? Let's go see what this is, and then we'll patrol up the coast and around to the other side. Alright, we've moved to the southwest somewhat. We should be pretty close to where that freighter is. I don't think it's in our visual range yet, but we should be able to maybe pick her up on hydrophone. Let's slow down. Go down to periscope depth, and then we'll go down to... Here's where we are now. And this is where it was sighted. What is this? Just 23 meters of water here? Wow. Okay. Well, let's go down to like 15. And then get Steinman on the hydrophone. And let's see if we can hear anything out this way. Okay, here we go. This is probably it. It said northerly course. And it's sort of moving to the north-northwest. So definitely... So they didn't move very far. So we'll try and catch them right about here. I think we'll go back up to Dexawash so we can have a little bit more speed. Forward 5, and let's catch this one ship here. Alright, we moved up a bit, and she should be in this area somewhere. So, there she is, right there. And actually, it appears like we are in front of her. We're in her path. Let's look at the map real quick. Yes, we are in her path. Let's go all stop. Stay at periscope depth. And let's just wait for her to come to us. There she is right there. You know, I might want to back up a little bit. It's a British ship. Sounds like to me. We have an alarm. Let's start tracking her course. And if she continues, she's going to come right over us. So I'm going to back up just a little bit. Back up the boat. Okay. Yep, British. And we'll have to get her speed in a bit. She looks like a bell, maybe? Actually, could be a tower. Might have to wait until she gets a little closer. Actually, she does. I think she's a tower. Let's go ahead and recognize her as such. We'll do a speed. We'll check her speed in a bit when she gets a little closer. For now, let's get Heinrich. Actually, Bauer, I need you to go... Well, Heinrich, let's warm up Tube 1. Bauer, get you... Improve depth keeping. I don't think we're going to need that, but we'll see. Alright, this is a preliminary. We're going to do this at 80 degrees. And we're going to be 836 meters away from her when she gets here. Again, we just need to do a speed, check her speed, and then wait till she closes. 6 knots. 6 knots. So let's flood Tube 1. And let's get everything put into the TDC. 6 knots. And I had 810 meters. So we'll put it like right near 880 degrees to the port. So we're ready there. Let's just wait till she gets close. Alright, I'm glad I checked. I wanted to test her speed one more time, and it's more like 7 knots. So let's get that in the TDC. 7, 810, and 80 degrees. Just double checking everything. Okay, she's ready. Let's go ahead and fire that torpedo. It looks like we got her right directly at midship. Yeah, I think that should be enough. But we'll wait and see. As usual, we'll just wait and see what happens. Okay, she went down pretty quickly, and now all we have are lifeboats out there, so we'll go collect the officers if there are any, give them some food, and be on our way. Okay, Steinman. Go back to the radio room, send in these reports. I think this one was for spotting the freighter and then one for sinking it. Yeah, Empire transport spotted, Empire cloud sunk. And we'll get closer and interact with these two lifeboats. Actually, you could probably stop now and do it. Lifeboat 1. Nobody. Except for the crew. Lifeboat 2. We have 2 officers. Take them and then give Lifeboat 1 some food. As usual. Let's give them some canned fish. How about? We'll give them 10. And that reminds me, I think we need to put more food in the galley. I believe. Yeah, we just have vegetables and cheese. Let's put some dried... Well, this was canned fish. Let's give them something different, like some sausages. Alright, Bauer. Let's get you back on the... managing the engines. Heinrich, Steinman, go to bed. Preen... Get your butt in the radio room, and Kraus, good work. You did most of the work there. Sinking that boat. We're going to put you to bed too. Do we need someone for navigational correctness? 71%. We could put Hawkman there. And then we'll be on our way. It's now December 11th, almost 2 a.m., and we're about 125 miles east of the coast of Great Britain. This is our position here, and, well, we lost it. We spotted... See if we can pick it up again. Right here, propeller noise, small group, probably 1. It says 1. And I think they're headed east... They are headed east, so we'll meet them. We will proceed in this direction, and we will do another hydrophone check in a bit. Does that... Ah, there's the smoke. I found the smoke. There it is, right there. Alright, we'll wait and see what this is. We'll wait and let it get closer. Alright, this is a good position. She's going to pass about 700 meters in front of us. And I kind of got her course. I still don't see her flag yet, though. So, and we're pretty close. I would think the crew would probably know what this is already and have called an alarm. Yeah, that's a Norwegian flag. It is Norwegian. Do I want to stop her? I think since she's headed back to Norway, probably not. Probably not. Alright, the communications officer, Preen, has received a message. I'm not exactly sure who it's from. But we're going to listen. I'm taking over this station myself. Several widely separated smoke clouds in the naval square AN-197. Southwestern course AN-197. Suspect convoy southwestern course sending bearing signals. Southwestern course, so they're definitely headed towards Britain. You know, we could go ahead and... we haven't even gotten to our patrol sector yet, but, you know, I kind of want to go see what this is all about. I want to see what's in this group here. It says tiny group, but then it says in the report, suspected convoy. So small convoy maybe? We'll see. I'm going to go take a look. Shouldn't take that long. See if we can spot them. Okay, we're now 37 kilometers from U-321's position. So I'm really curious how many signals we're talking about here. So we're going to drop down and do a hydrophone check. Let's get Steinman. Oops, let's get Steinman in the listening room. And what's the depth here? 167 meters, so we'll go down to 30-ish, maybe 40. Alright, so there's some propeller noise from 3 to 7 vessels over here. Probably one of the... Oh, there's another one here. Holy crap. Let's go up to periscope depth and see what this is. Didn't expect this. 6 to 13 contacts. Somewhat dark and misty out here. There are two are starboard. Nice full moon. I do not see them. Yeah, it's just a little too dark and foggy out here to see them, so I'm going to proceed in this direction. Let's go up to decks awash so we can move a little quicker and proceed in this direction and see if we can find out what this group is. Okay, there's multiple contacts here, but I cannot see them through the fog. Let me show you the map. One of them is a warship. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. We do have this other group over here we could go after with U-321. This one seems a bit more challenging. This warship could be a problem. I wonder how fast it's going. I would have to really pick up the speed to get in front of them. Well, actually, there's another group that just appeared to our northeast. I'm going to go head on towards this group. This group is already passed me by. It's going to take a long time to catch up and get in position. Plus, they have a warship there. I'm going to go see if this group... where are they headed? Yeah, they're headed to the southwest as well. So why not? Let's go check out this group. And maybe they don't have an escort. I'm beginning to think this group is probably not the one to go after. I have just watched it. These were pretty far apart. U-321 and this tiny group here was up here. And then suddenly they turned towards U-321. So I'm thinking that may be a warship group. We're going to go in and investigate. Another new message. This is from U-828. We need to get Steinman on the radio so we can get this transmission. On my way back to the base, heard single propeller from Naval Square AN 456. 456. Okay, that's down here. There's lots of ships right now in the North Sea. That one's a little too far to go after. I'm still trying to figure out this group up here. Seems that I've lost them. Well, Steinman, I need to get him back on the listening room so we can hear where this group went. Yeah, but I don't see it yet. There they are. Alright, we still can't see them, but it's not something we want to mess with. This is what we're up against here. Tiny group of 4 warships. That makes sense. That tells me why this U-boat here ran. and why this group was headed towards them, well, I guess we're going to leave now too. We don't want any part of that. Alright, December 11th, about 7:30 in the evening, and this is what we see. That looks like a British warship. This is to our starboard. And that looks like a freighter. There's lots of them here. There's another one here. One here. One here. One there. And then I believe there is a destroyer somewhere in the back. I think that's one. But this is what it looks like. So we're going to try and maybe get in the middle of that convoy. Here's where we are on the map. So we'll keep moving, and then we're going to turn and maybe park the sub over here somewhere, take a few shots and leave. We'll see. I'm going to give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, this is what we see through the periscope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9 vessels. I'm sure a couple of them are escorts, and they're headed right towards us. We're sitting right here. We're at full stop. Periscope depth. And I need Heinrich. Heinrich, I probably need you to warm up some... I'm gonna let you sleep a little longer, but I'm gonna need you to warm up some torpedoes soon. And we'll just I don't know how long it's gonna be before they get here. Probably within an hour. Maybe I'll get you started right now. Let's go ahead and preheat tube 1. I'll have you do all 4, and then you can go lay back down if you'd like. Okay, we've stopped right in the middle of the path of the convoy, and I believe that right there is the destroyer. It is. It's the one in front, leading all the others. We're going to check the registration, the flag of this ship here, and this one right here. This is what it looks like on the map. Here's the destroyer. It's the VIIC. And we have this unknown ship and this one. We're going to check these two first. I moved up just a little bit. I was sitting over here. I moved up. And I want to be a little bit closer to see what... to maybe reach this one over here. If this is a British ship, we're just going to sit here again and wait and see what these are as they come in range. Might as well go ahead and project the course of this one as well, which looks like it's following the destroyer. Okay, we'll sit here and wait for a little bit and wait for these British transports to get a little closer. Alright, update. This is the destroyer that has crossed our path. It is now has passed us, but the two freighters that I was looking at are both Norwegian. This is the map now. The SS Henry, Norwegian, and the SS Barroy, Norwegian. So we'll wait and see what this one is. Hopefully it's British. And then we still got a few more. Now there's another warship, it looks like. Ooh, and another one. They have 3 destroyers here, so we have to be really careful. Alright, the next one is indeed British. It is the Empire Archer. So we will definitely be taking a shot at it. And then when we do, the destroyers will be coming over here. So after we hit this, we're probably going to get our U-boat over to one of these other ships and try and get close to it so that the destroyers, when they start pinging us or searching for us, they won't be able to find us if we're close to another transport. So that's probably what we're going to do. So now I'll just get ready. It looks like there's going to be about 600 meters, pretty close range. And I do need a speed check. So let's check the Henry. Let's look at the Henry and see if we can get a speed reading for these There's the Henry. Alright, 8 knots for the convoy. So let's put this on our boat. Right at the center. We're probably going to shoot at 70 degrees or something like that. Yeah, that looks good. 70 degrees, 645 meters away. Let's highlight the Archer, Flood Tube 1. And we'll get this set up here. 8 knots, 400, what was it? 645 meters. So about 650. And she's going to be 7 degrees off of, we are going to be 7 degrees off her starboard. Alright, we're ready. Well, I think that broke her in half. Hit right near the bow, and the front of the ship just tore to pieces. Just tore right off. Interesting. Nice. Let's actually get the hell out of here now. We want to probably go close to... there's this... Here, let's set a course for right over here. Close to this ship, whatever it is. We'll get down to probably 20 meters. And let's get going. Okay, we've slipped under this freighter. It's another Norwegian vessel, and so is this one. So I don't know what this one is, though. This is the only one I don't know. So the rest of them are Norwegian except for this one. We're going to see if we can keep with the convoy and find out what this one is. Let's get a little faster so we can get under this ship here. So we can hide ourselves. We are at about 22 meters. Okay, we've been under this freighter for a while now. It was weaving all over the place. We stayed under it, and they stopped weaving around. So I think they're done trying to look for us. So what I'm going to do is increase speed and maybe turn and get us out of here, hopefully. Alright, we're going to start our move. The VIIC is turning, but I'm not sure where it's going. It might be trying to find me. Maybe it is. I'm going to go under this ship over here. Yeah, they're chasing me. I'm going to see if I can... Let's slow down. And then we'll get ourselves under this ship here. Alright, I've made my way. I've left this ship. I still don't know what it is. I'm moving over to be close to this one. I'm thinking about just going ahead and... Let's go ahead and move up to periscope depth. And let's see what this is. Just real quick. We'll keep this same speed. I just want to get up to periscope. And then take a look. Kraus. Let's put Kruger, actually, in the attack periscope and take a look at this ship. Okay, it's the Empire Tiger. It's British, so we're definitely going to try and hit it. It's right here. So I think what we'll do is we'll hit the speed, move. Let's go down to probably 20 meters, 24 meters. We're going to move up ahead here. In front of this one, get ahead of it, and turn and wait for it to come and get a shot off. Looks like the destroyers and warships are back here trying to find me. I don't know where that third one is. It's usually out here front. Okay, we're quite a bit in front of it. This is the Tiger. We're turning and we're slowing down. Let's get back up to periscope depth. And we'll have Kruger. Let's give him plenty of help here. Okay, periscope depth. And we'll get set up for the Empire Tiger. I'll have to do a speed check for her. Let's get the sub turned. And then we'll stop. Let's break out the protractor. Here, actually, let's get her course. Okay, flood tube 2. And let's see if she's close enough that we can get a kind of an accurate speed check and see what she is. Okay, that looks like a explorer. Okay, looks like they're at 6 knots now. 6 knots. And this looks like her course changed a tiny bit. So we'll make a little adjustment here. Alright, 6 knots. Maybe a little faster. She's going to be 670. And 80 degrees off starboard. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, fire. It's kind of hard to tell if we got a good hit on her, but we're going to have to leave her. And because the warships are going to be coming for us, let's go over this way. Turn. And go see if we can hide under one of these other ships here. Full speed. And get down to about 23 meters. 25 meters is good. Let's get going. The British are firing depth charges, but they're nowhere near me. They have no idea where I'm at. I believe they're going off up here somewhere. We're in between these two freighters, and that's where we're going to stay until they're finished trying to look for us. We do have a little bit of stress going on here. Word alarm, we're being hunted. Well, yeah, we're being hunted. But discipline seems to be okay. It's only -1. We're fine. We're fine. We just need to hang out here and wait until they're done trying to find us. And I think that other ship may have sunk. I don't know yet. It's back here. I'm keeping these up so I can go back and take a look. And when these ships have all left, I can circle around and make sure that I've sunk this one. But for right now, again, I think we'll slow down. There's the warship right there. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with this convoy. While this warship was turned facing this way, and these two were still headed in this direction, I turned around, got in their baffles so they couldn't hear me at the same time as I got in this ship's baffles, and then I just sat here, turned off my engines, and went down to about 68 meters. And they're done looking for me. I'm going to wait until that one is gone. And then we're going to set a course, come back up to periscope depth, and slowly make our way back over here, make sure that that ship is sunk. Alright, we're sitting here next to the Empire Tiger with its lifeboats, and there was another... I came up close to it to get out and hit it with a deck gun, and then another convoy went past, so I had to go down and wait for it to pass. It looks like it's finished. There's a bunch of activity around here. Take a look. We have U-321 here, another group here. This is the group that I think that we sank these two ships from, and then another convoy came by here. So let's go ahead and surface the boat and get on the deck gun and take care of this thing and get out of here. Kraus, deck gun please. Hawkman, need you to turn on the compressors, and it looks like we have a communication encrypted. That's a British transmission. Alright, let's get this deck gun in position. We're probably going to use some AP rounds to punch some holes in the hull on this side to get it to sink. That was a bit too high, I think. A little lower. And we got a fire with an AP round. That might be enough right there. One more, for the heck of it. Alright, we'll wait and see what that does. That should be enough. Okay, she's down. Let's send this message out that we sunk. Spotted the convoy. Another convoy sunk it. Let's see if there are any survivors on lifeboat 2. There are. We'll take these two officers. And we'll take a look on lifeboat 2. Okay, let's give lifeboat 1, was it? Was it lifeboat 1? Yeah, we'll give them some food. Actually, let's give them... Yeah, we'll give them the bread. Alright. Transmission's finished. Convoy is gone. We're not going to go after that one. We still haven't even... You know what? I think we've completed one part of our mission. Yeah, we have to go... We haven't even got to our sector yet, and we've already got our tonnage. So let's go ahead and plot a course for this area, and then maybe we can sink us a few more over here. It is December 12th at about 8 p.m. and we have finally arrived at our patrol area. And of course there's nothing to see, really. This is where we are on the map, right here. So we'll probably do something like, You know, I'm kind of curious if I can find anything down here. Might be interesting, but I think most of our patrol is going to be in these 3 squares here. I just don't know. I'll probably move to here and do a hydrophone check and see if we can find anything. Okay, it's the next day, December 13th. We're in the western approaches. It's about noon. And we did a hydrophone check, and we did finally find something. Tiny group, 3 to 6 ships, and it is headed northeast. Kind of in our direction, so we're definitely going to intercept. Okay, this looks like a convoy that we want nothing to do with. These are all warships, it appears. Which is unfortunate. We don't need to be torpedoing. Yeah, these are all warships. Don't need that. This is our position here. So we're just going to... Oh, let's see. What's the depth here? Not very much. 51 meters. We'll go down to about 35-ish. About 30 meters. And let them pass over us. Yeah. Okay, there they are. Looks like they've passed, and we have successfully avoided them. That looks like a destroyer and 2 destroyers, 2 corvettes. All right, nice. So we'll continue on our patrol, see if we can find something a little bit more interesting than this. Well, it's December 14th, the next day. It is about 6:30 a.m. and nothing. I did come across a very, very, very large convoy, but it was kind of out of the way. This is our position right now. I'm about to do a hydrophone check. We were down probably we were about right here when I came across on the hydrophone, probably a convoy of about 30 ships. And it was headed this way, and I decided, nah, let's not do that. There was another large convoy near it, and I think those were the warships that we encountered over here, because this was their course. So we just avoided that whole thing altogether. I'm coming over here to do another hydrophone check. I might as well do it now. Why not? Steinman's on the hydrophone. Let's slow to a stop. And we're at periscope depth. What's the depth here? 64 meters, so we'll go down to about 40 and do another hydrophone check. And again for about 10 minutes or so. And still nothing. I have encountered some ships here, but they're either too far away or in just large convoys that I wasn't really interested in. Now there's nothing here. So we'll probably, I mean, I could go over here to Linus and kind of start some problems for the British over there, but that's kind of dangerous too. So we'll just make our way out to the Atlantic again and do some more searching. Okay, another day has passed. It's December 14th now, and it's about 4:30 p.m. and I think we found what we're looking for. A tiny group, and I believe they're headed our way. They're headed northeast, so these are almost certainly British merchant vessels, so we're going to turn around and try and intercept them. We do need to get back up to decks awash. Our air quality is a little low in our battery capacity, so we're going to not surface, but at least get up to decks awash so we can start recharging the batteries and get some fresh air, and then see if we can intercept them. They're moving pretty slow, so I think we can do that. Alright, it's been a couple hours, and we've arrived at our intercept point, and That is a freighter. And it looks like it might be alone. I only see one source of smoke, so that would be nice, and we definitely want that freighter. And that looks like a British flag as well. Well, this is beautiful. Look at this. We have 2 British ships, 1 tanker, and 1 merchant vessel. And I do not see an escort anywhere. So we're going to take both of these out. And this is the current situation. This is where they are currently. Again, there's a one behind it. So we can take our time with this one. I'll start getting their courses. Incoming transmission from B to U. We're going to need Steinman. Go ahead and get on the radio. Ooh, foreign radio reports that a major British military and political figure is on board of Isles corvette. The ship is moving with a group of other warships at speed of 8 knots. We estimate that they are currently in square AM 359. Why would you give me this mission right now when I'm about to sink 2 freighters? Okay, AM 359. Where is AM 359? Right over here. What is their course? They are traveling west, so we can find them, that corvette, after we're done dealing with these 2 transports. They're moving at 7 knots. And we're almost at the firing position, so I'm going to pause it real quick and put this in the computer. Highlight ship here. Flood tube 3. I still have to reload tube 1 and 2. I haven't done that yet. Oops. Okay. So we're at 7 knots. Distance 700 meters. And we are 80 degrees to her port. Okay, that's ready to go. So, as soon as we hit her, we'll stalk this one until she stops squirming, and then we'll go after her also. Let's go ahead and fire. And we got fireworks going off. Now I'm sure those are the fuel stores igniting. And that should do her. Yeah, we've already got boats in the water. There's our next victim over there. So we're going to let her do her cooking and hopefully sinking. Come on, keep that fire going. Oh. Well, I'm sure she's not doing well. What is this one doing? I'm sure it's zigzagging now. Yep. So, let's move ahead and get past this one and line up for this one here. What we might do is just close in so close that regardless of the way she's zigzagging, we'll be able to take her out. Okay, this is our approximate course. I think we're close enough that it really doesn't matter too much. But I'll try and get this as close as I can. We're going to do the old 80 degrees and let's highlight her. Flood tube 4. And get this in the TDC. I'm going to go ahead and say she's at 400 meters and 80 degrees to port. And that actually, that should do it. We shouldn't miss. Okay, that looks good. I think she's lined up. Let's go ahead and fire this one too. And hopefully we hit her. I don't see how we could miss. Okay, fire on deck. Hit her right about amidship. And that one looks like it's going to... Yeah, the fire's spreading. And that's going to consume that ship. Alright, so we're going to probably go to the tanker area where we sank her, and I don't remember where that is. It's right around here somewhere. We're gonna find it. Find those lifeboats, and then come back to this one if we need to. Okay, yep, lifeboats. There's a lot of How many lifeboats is that? There's several. At least five or six lifeboats on the tanker. Let's put Steinman in the radio room and have him send out all these messages. Convoy splinted, Cedardale sunk, and then we'll probably have another one here for the Kamal once it sinks. And it is sinking. Okay, let's check lifeboats. Let's check all these lifeboats. First lifeboat 2. We have 2 officers. And then lifeboat 1. Nothing there, but we'll give them some food. And then lifeboat 6, we'll keep looking at these and just basically take all the officers. Alright, they've given up all my bread. All my fresh bread is gone. But there were lots of survivors here. I don't think there's any cargo to pick up. Nope. Empire Kamal is sinking. We'll go ahead and report that. Alright, 2 cargo vessels down. And now, I'm going to get rid of all this. And now we're going to go find that Corvette, which is over here and headed west. And then that might be it. Alright, December 15th, 3, almost 4 a.m. in the morning, we have caught and intercepted that task force. However, my sight range, for some reason, my clear sight range is not very much. It's, what, less than 200 meters? And when I look outside, I can't really see a whole lot of anything. I can tell that there's a ship there, but I can't see it yet, because my clear sight range is horrible, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to identify which ship is which. So I moved in to see if I can tell, but I don't think I'm going to be able to tell. So I guess what I could do, maybe, is after they pass me by, while I'm behind them, I could maybe tail them until morning, and maybe I can get a view of which ship is the Isles. We'll see. But this doesn't look promising here at all. Alright, this is one that is very, very close. I'll show you the map. It's right here. And that's not the ship. That's not the one we're after. There's another one coming that we're going to be able to see probably. And then maybe this one. And then if we don't see... If it's not one of these, we'll probably tail them. Maybe get ahead of them and try this side over here. What do they have here? They have 1, 2, 3 destroyers, 4 corvettes, and then this. The Penstemon. Alright, let's see if we can tell what this is here. That's the Fury. And we're probably really, really, really close to it. I have Bauer doing depth keeping, but it's not working that great. There it is, the Fury. That's a destroyer. Look how close we are. So we'll let that one go, and then maybe take a look at this one. This one's probably also a destroyer. So I think the ship we want is over here on this side. I don't know. I don't even know what these are. Alright, they passed us by. Let's put Bauer back on the engines. And then we'll plot a course probably over to this side of the formation. We'll try and get ahead of them and then identify, get on this side in front, and hopefully we can identify some of these other ships as they pass over us. This is actually going to take some time, which makes me wonder if I even want to complete this part of the mission. Well, this one is the Candy Tuft, which we're not after. We have one more here. I'm thinking if this isn't the ship we're looking for, we're probably going to leave, because this is just way too dangerous, taking too much time, and I honestly, I can't see more than 200 meters in front of me. So it's going to be very, very difficult, if almost impossible, to sneak up on the ship that we need to and get a good solution on it. Let's see what this one is. Maybe we'll get lucky. I guess we need some depth keeping here. There she is, right there. Wonder if we could make out which one that is now. Unknown ship. We should be able to identify that ship. And if we're not careful, it's going to see our periscope. Unknown ship. Well, if we can't identify it at this range, then it's going to be impossible. Okay, I think they're out looking for me. I can hear depth charges, and yeah, that looks like a searchlight. There's a ship right there. So why don't we... What's the depth here? 197 meters. Let's go down to 130. And let's switch lighting to blue. That turns down our noise, and will also... Let's turn off the gyrocompass and whatever else is making noise. Alright, I think they have given up on us. We're still at about 160 meters down below. They tried some depth charges on us, and I don't think they knew exactly where we were. We didn't have any damage on the ship. We're just kind of waiting. But I'm pretty sure they have left. Okay, it looks like... yeah, they're in the distance. And what's interesting is I can see a lot better now. Maybe the moon is out, I'm not sure, but here's where we are. They're leaving the position, and they're headed back the way they came. Let's see where they go from here. Yeah, they're... oh no, they're turning around again. They were chasing me, and now I guess they thought I was over here, and now they're going to come back on the same heading, and it looks like I'm still not going to be able to see them because my sight... let's see. How far is my sight lines now? It's still less than 200 meters, so this... I don't see how this is possible. Because I can't see anything, so we'll probably let them pass over us again. Let's go back down to about 100 meters, let them pass over, and then we're just going to leave. Sorry, BDU, but I cannot complete this one for you. Well, just to try my luck, I did tail this task force for a while. It is now 10 in the morning, if you can believe that. It doesn't look like it. They're off to our port side at about 270 degrees. I don't see them. They're a little bit out of range. This is where we are. This is where they are. They're probably... how far are they away? Probably 6 kilometers. But my sight range still has not improved, and I'm not sure what that's all about. So I thought maybe it would improve in the daytime, but it hasn't. So we're going to break this off and probably patrol over to here and then go ahead and go home, because I just cannot get close enough to these warships to be able to spot the ship I need, because my sight range is still only, well, okay, it's 300 meters now. Slight improvement, but that's still not nearly enough. So let's break off, and we'll patrol in this direction, and then probably just head back to port. Alright, Conrad Kruger gains points towards the next decoration, which is the Knight's Cross. He helped, well, he sank the Empire Cloud, and the Archer determined course for the Tiger. He did a lot of work here, so nice, way to go. And a war badge with diamonds. This is for 8 patrols. Next. Okay, he's almost got the German Cross in gold. Kraus. Determined torpedo course for the Cloud, and contributed in the sinking of the Tiger. Nice. And he also has the U-boat war badge with diamonds. Next, this is Hulkman, cross in gold. He determined torpedo course for the tanker and the Empire Kamal. Got some good experience there. This is Bauer, badge with diamonds. And Steinman, badge with diamonds. Alright. Tonnage has increased, has progressed to 80,000 out of 100,000. So, on our way over to our patrol zone, we sank the Cloud, and then the Archer, and then the Tiger, and then in our patrol zone, we sank the Cedardale, and the Kamal. And that's it. We were trying to get that... the Isles, but there's just no way we could get that without... I mean, it's possible, but I would have spent days out there trying to find it, the right ship. So we did sink 1, 2, 3, 4 freighters and a tanker. Nice. Alright, let's go release. Everybody got some XP. I don't think anybody was promoted, though. Doesn't look like it. So, Kruger, let's go talk to the recruitment officer. And free all these survivors. Get a bunch of... I mean, I got so much prestige and reputation now that I don't really know what to do with it. We do have... we got improved weather forecast that was finished. Engineers met with a meteorologist, ensured that they received and understand the latest weather station data from Kriegsmarine, and explained what kind of forecasts are useful for the U-boat crews. Fuel consumption of U-boats is now 15% lower. Nice, nice, nice. So we'll probably look there. It looks like we might be able to start a task, but it just kind of depends on when these can be started. I'm thinking probably not. Because I think the next one is for 1940. Okay, I think that's it for that cruise. No promotions to do. So we'll just sit here and wait for the next orders. We'll restock the U-boat and get it ready for the next patrol. And then I'll see you on that one next time. Thanks for watching this episode. Hope to see you again next time.